Kilo Quebec 4, Alpha Juliet India, Kilo Quebec 4, Alpha Juliet India. You are 59, Delta Echo 09. Thank you very much. One more time, please, your call, please. I have a little problem here with the computer. One more time, please, your call. Thank you very much. I got it. 73, take care. God bless. Thanks for attention. Contest, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Thank you. You are 59, Delta Echo 09.
You are 59, number 1.
Thank you very much. Thank you, contest, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo. Thank you, contest, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo. Thank you, contest, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo, contest. Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Tango Mike. Thank you very much. One moment. Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Tango Mike. You are 59, Delta Echo 09. Thank you very much. God bless. Thank you, contest. Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo, contest. Thank you, contest. Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo, Delta Kilo 3, Bravo Kilo, contest.
5 by 9, Italy Tango 19.
Whiskey 4 Tango Alpha Mike 59 Papa Lima 04. Whiskey 1 Tango Alpha Mike 59 Papa Lima 04. Thank you, Sugar Norway 7 Delta. November 2 Yankee Hotel Alpha 59 Papa Lima 04. Thank you, Sugar Norway 7 Delta.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo 59 Papa Lima 04.
5902.
Thank you, Sugar Norway 7 Delta. Kilo 4 Victor Bravo Lima 59 Papa Lima 04. Number 8, thank you, Sugar Norway 7 Delta. Who is Florida? QSO? Who is Sierra? Delta.
57575657. Other than that, nice signal, good modulation, Daniel, over.
Tango 19, over.
Yeah, 73, ciao, thank you. From Italy, Kilowatt 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contest. Kilo Quebec 4 again. Is that Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey Sugar Tango, over? Give me a last call, over. That I still need something on your call sign. I got a Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey, Sugar, and question mark, over. Okay, Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey, Sugar, Tango. Thanks for the 8. You 5 by 9, Italy Tango 19. Thank you. 73, bye-bye. From Italy, Kilowatt 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot. Contest.
Sugar Oscar 7 Echo.
Sugar Oscar 7 Echo, ciao, you 5 by 9, India Tango 19, Roger.
QSL 59 Papa Lima 04.
Thanks for PL04, ciao. Italy, Kilowatt 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contest. TQ contest, Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contest. With the number 4 Zulu Yankee. Kilo Quebec 4 Zulu Yankee Oscar, good morning, you're 5 by 9. Italy Tango 19, Roger. Yeah, it's 08, okay. Your ITU zone, thank you and ciao. Bye-bye from Italy, Kilo 5 Sugar, Radio Foxtrot, contact. That was the Whiskey 5 again. Tell me something, I got an Oscar ended in Charlie, over. Okay, W5, Ocean Radio Charlie, good morning. You're 5 by 9 in India, Tango 19, over. Yeah, thank you, ciao, and have a good one. From Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio Foxtrot, contact. With the ending in Tango Mike, over. Only Tango Bike. What is the Tango Bike? Give me a call again, over. Now the Tango Bike. What is your call sign, Tango Bike, over? Is that Kilo Delta Zero Bike, Tango Bike, Roger? Okay, 73 is QSO Links, Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contact. Kilo Bravo 2, Charlie Echo Bike, with 5 by 9. Italy, Tango 19 for the contact, Roger. Yeah, it's actually New Jersey, I'm in Central Italy, Roger. Avenue T, bye-bye, from Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contact. Delta 1, Sugar, Bravo, you're 5 by 9, in Italy, Tango 19, Roger. Delta Echo 07, Roger. Avenue T, Jam City, ciao, from Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contact. CQ, contest, Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contest.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Is that Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, Roger?
Roger, roger.
Yeah, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, thank you. You're 5 by 9, India Tango 19, Roger.
Roger that. I am EM95.
23, thank you. From Italy, Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio, Foxtrot, contest. Kilo Quebec 4 Yankee Tango Lima, good morning. You're 5 by 9, India Tango 19, Roger. Yeah, thanks for calling. 73 is in Chow from Italy, Kilo 5 Sugar, Radio Foxtrot, contact. Radio 4 Sierra. Yeah, I got a Kilo Charlie 5. Give me a call again, over. Yeah, Kilo Charlie 5, Radio Papa Florida, you're 5 by 9. Italy Tango 19 for the contest, Roger. Thanks to 07, 73 and Charles, Italy Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio Foxtrot, contest. EK1L, good morning, you're 5 by 9, Italy Tango 19. Thank you for 8, Charles, from Italy Kilo 5, Sugar, Radio Foxtrot, contest. With the whiskey of the 8, over.
Sugar Norway, 7 Tango. Bravo. Bravo Charlie India. I receive only 9 Bravo Charlie India. To Echo 9 Bravo Charlie India, I suppose it's correct. 5. To Echo 9 Bravo Charlie India is a rotor. Thank you, good luck. Sugar Norway 7, thank you. CQ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar November 7 Tango contest. Hotel Alpha 9 Alpha Juliet. Radio Juliet, sorry. Hotel Alpha 9 Radio Juliet, thank you. 5 times. Papa Lima 04. Hotel Uniform 06, thank you, good luck. Sugar Norway 7 Tango contest. QRZ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar Norway 7 Tango contest. CQ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar November 7 Tango contest. CQ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar November 7 Tango contest. Yankee Tango Lima. Yankee Tango Lima, please copy your call. Could you copy your call? I receive only Yankee Tango Lima. Kilo 4, Yankee Tango Lima. For you 5 Papa Lima 04. Papa Lima 04.
Tango contest.
QRZ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar Norway 7 Tango contest.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
QRZ contest. Sugar November 7 Tango. Sugar Norway 7 Tango contest.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, NDK. Okay, we're losing 10.
Alpha, is that correct? Alpha Oscar Alpha Lima Zulu 1 Alpha Oscar Alpha Daniel QSO. Thank you, Daniel. There's something wrong with return modulation. You have to check your microphone. I guess there's something wrong contact. Contact I think, Daniel. The report is 55. Do you know? Okay, thank you, and that's why we took my side of the beat. Okay, the last transmission was a little bit better, Daniel. We must win 1 Oscar Alpha Oscar November 5, Romeo Kilo November. Yeah, okay, no problem. Thank you. 73, Daniel. Bye-bye. CQ on 12 from Oscar November 5, Romeo Kilo November. November 5, Romeo Kilo November, Sticker 12.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
November 8, 6, Germany, Sierra. Good morning, Randy, QSO. Okay, Randy, and thank you for coming back to my call. Yeah. The bands are crowded, 10 meters crowded with some kind of a contest ongoing, and 15 also. So I'm on 12 now. I'm not a contest guy, but I'm hunting the safe and full counties result.
Das höre ich. DB1, B1, Yankee Sierra 1, Zulu, Zulu. Tschüssli.
ICOM.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ.
Victor Echo 3 Sierra Romeo Whiskey.
Good morning, Victor Echo 3 Sierra Romeo Whiskey, your 5-7 North Carolina.
Hey, Roger, Roger. Good morning there, Nate. I was just sitting there doodling around on YouTube, seeing you there, and I seen you dial this one up. I thought I'd see if I could hear you. You're 5-7 here in Ontario.
Thanks for the 5-7, both. Good to hear you there, Don. And how's the weather up there in Ontario right now?
It's sunny, bright, and cold. With a bit of a breeze blowing. We're about -10 Fahrenheit, over.
Okay, Roger, Roger. It is 53 degrees Fahrenheit, warming up today. I sat out on the back porch with the dogs this morning, drinking my coffee with the buddy heater going, so just enough heat to take the chill off, over.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I'd trade that one in a minute.
Yeah, QSL, QSL. Well, that's what we came down here for. I grew up in Ohio till I was about 7 years old, and then my parents migrated back south where my mom was from. My mom is from this area. Well, good to hear you, Don. I assume you're running your half square, or didn't a tree take down half your antenna?
It kind of pushed it down towards the ground, yeah, and I had to take the one side down, pull the wire free of the tree that came down, and put it all back up, but it's all up there now.
Okay, QSL. Well, you're sounding good today, Don. Sounding good. What do you have planned today?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Your signal dropped a bit.
Yes, got any big plans today?
No, I was dialing around the bands there. I was going to probably chase some POTA, but there's a whole lot of QSO parties from Minnesota going on, so probably won't do a lot of radio today.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to keep this frequency with the, there's a Vermont QSO party as well as Minnesota, so I might have to QSY to another band eventually, but for now it's working, I guess, over?
Yeah, Roger, yeah, the band's was working real good, and yeah, if I do get on there, I'll be just dialing around some of the less used bands and seeing what's going on. But other than that, the wife's home here because it's the weekend, and she's, I'm retired. She's not retired, so she's still working. And, but she's home here, so I don't know what I'm doing, just going to take it hour by hour.
Yep, QSL, I understand that. Well, have fun today, whatever you do. I may go play some bingo this afternoon with my son plays Legion Ball, American Legion Ball, so baseball. So we might go do that and just celebrate the day. Hey, 73, nice to hear you, Don. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Roger there, Nate. Well, have fun there on your YouTube, and if you get out somewhere with that ball game and stuff, have fun with that. That's what the weekend's for. 73, I'll talk to you soon.
73, thanks for finding me. That's Don in Ontario, Canada. Victor Echo 3 Sierra Romeo Whiskey with a half-square antenna. I'd like to get a half-square put up myself. And the reason is I had a friend down at the beach. He's a Silent Key now. And he had a half-square right there on the island on the sound facing this very salty Topsail Sound, which is what we call it. It's the sound that runs behind Topsail Island, North Carolina. And he really got out. So he was an inspiration to me, and he's a friend of my dad's. So 73, see you later, Don. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo in Charlotte, North Carolina. See if we can pick up another.
Yeah, Roger there, Nate. Oh, I just wanted to tell you before you left, I temporarily put up a 10-meter half square just dedicated to 10 meters because the other one's 20 meters out back. And I put it on the patio. But it can't stay there. Once summer comes, we use that patio, but it's just temporary. That thing works great.
Okay, well, maybe I'll talk to you sometime, or if you could put your plans up there on QRZ, I'd like to build one of those, I think, and see how it works. Over?
Yeah, Roger. Well, this one is unique because it doesn't use a broadband transformer. I've got a tuned circuit feeding that one, so it's 64 to 1. But it's tuned, so it's just get dedicated to 10 meters, and that thing really locked it right in.
Okay, a 64 to 1. Good advice. Like to try that. I thought about building a 10-meter vertical out of ladder line, a J-pole, but maybe the 10-meter half square is what I need to go towards. So, and it's easier to build 10-meter antennas because they're shorter. So I'll take a look at the plans there if you don't mind. Maybe I'll do a build video about it on YouTube. Thanks very much for that information, Don.
Yeah, roger. Well, the 10 meters is really easy to put up. I just had some spare lumber laying around, some 2x2s, so I made two 16-foot, 12 feet high poles. I just bolted them I tied them onto my railings on the deck. And the height 16 feet, so it's just roughly 8 feet up, 16 across, 8 feet back down, and end fed. It's pretty easy to build.
Okay, yeah, roger that. Sounds like a plan. I'll try to get that done, and I'll have to get a 64-1 or build one of those. That's probably the hard part, but that's not too bad. Okay, 73. Nice to hear you, Don. Thanks for the information. It looks like Hollywood out there, who's in the live stream, is trying to get Walt Coastal Waves and Wires to build one also, so maybe I'll beat him to it and put it on YouTube. Okay, 73.
Yeah, roger. And keep in mind, it's quite directional through the, broadside to the antenna. Okay, Nate, let you get out of there and have fun today. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo in Charlotte. This is W4NDK, CQ.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Papa Zulu.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Papa?
Yeah, Oscar Papa Zulu.
Oh, Eric, you were the strongest. We've spoken before, back in December at least, maybe once or twice. And you're 5'9", North Carolina.
QRZ yet, and see my my list of my contacts are over.
Yep, QSL. We kind of doubled there, but you're 5'9".
Yeah, you're also 5'9" here. We're about 22 degrees, somewhat cloudy. Expecting some snow flurries here, but getting up to a whopping 30 degrees from northeast Ohio.
Are you east of Cleveland?
I'm directly south of Cleveland. I'm really almost just west of Canton, but close to the Akron-Canton Airport, over.
Okay, QSL, yeah, I moved down here from Cleveland when I was 7 years old, but I was born in Columbus, and so I'm a southern boy now, but I need to get back up there and show my kids where I came from. And yeah, you're sounding great. You running that Kenwood, or what is that transceiver, over?
Right now I'm on my ICOM 7300. I got a dipole GRV, whatever it is, I can't ever remember, but just about 20 feet up in the air, hanging in the trees, over.
Yeah, what is that, a G5RV?
That's it, that's the one. Yeah, I got the tower I got, my rotor broke. I fixed it once, and it ran for about 3 months, and then we had some really heavy wind, and I don't know what it did to it. I'm going to have to replace it, over.
Yeah, roger that. QSL. Yeah, that's I hear that a lot from guys that have towers, and I use the towers at the local ham clubs, but I haven't lately since I built these doublet antennas. They really get out, and then the solar cycle's really helping me too. So I'm on a 20-meter doublet, a 40-meter doublet right now, and it's 3 feet of lateral, 3 feet of coax. I built my own ladder line. It's 26-gauge soda beams wire. I use really thin wire to hide it from the neighbors, and I paint the spreaders with Rust-Oleum, and that's what I'm talking to you on, over.
Oh, roger. It's doing the job for you. You're really getting out there, but yeah, I heard that you got your boy plays ball, over.
Yeah, my boy plays American Legion ball, American Legion baseball, over.
Oh, yeah, what position is that? And that's hardball or softball, over?
Hardball. He's 16 years old. He plays second base.
Roger. Yeah, I played a lot of hardball. Even played in the 30 and over league till I was 41. And they changed the rules a little bit, and it kind of wrecked it for me, over.
Yeah, I understand. That's amazing. You're playing hardball at that age. That's you must be a heck of a baseball player, and you're up there in the heart of baseball country, Eric. Yeah, we live baseball, and we now live volleyball with my daughter, where she's at a tournament right now at the convention center here in town, a big one. I may watch a little bit of that online. She didn't want me to go out there because she doesn't want the pressure today. She wants to be able to just play. So I understand. Well, you sound great, Eric. Thanks for coming in, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday up there. Hope it warms up. Temps are starting to rise here. We're probably getting into I would assume we're getting into the high upper 60s today. Let me look and see. Yeah, it feels like 50 right now. It is 50, and we're going to get all the way up to 56 degrees in Charlotte. Over.
Oh, sure, rub it in. We haven't been up above freezing but one day, which was yesterday, for the whole month of January. Over.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's all right. You guys come on down here. 71 degrees on Tuesday, so I'll probably go out and do a POTA at the James K. Polk birthplace. It's a park real close to me, and I set up my doublet out there and sit in the woods and do a live stream. So we'll see. But I miss the cold weather once it gets warm. The mold and the allergies start building up, and you can't burn a bonfire anymore, and it starts to get real humid here. So I kind of like the cold. Over.
Oh, Roger. Well, usually I take the motorhome and head out to Yuma for a month, and then Vegas for 2 months. But yeah, this year we're staying home. Got a new grandchild, and so my wife wants to stick around and see her start to grow up before we take off out there. But yeah, I'm getting too old for this cold weather. I like it warm. Over.
Yep, QSO. Well, we got enough warm weather down here. You don't have to go very far to get warm weather, and it's getting warmer. Yuma and Vegas, that sounds interesting. What do you do in Vegas, and where do you put the RV?
Oh, my son's a teacher out in Vegas. There's a bunch of RV parks there, and there's a good one on Nellis. It's right by Sam's Club, Sam's Club. It's a Sam's casino, and we stay there. It runs about $1,000 a month. That includes the electricity, so it's very comfortable and secure. I really enjoy it, but it's fun to get out there and do some visiting. I usually work on my son's house for the month that I'm out there because he doesn't have that talent, and I get something to do when I'm out there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. That sounds like fun. I was out there last year at this time at Red Rocks Casino and Resort out near the big Red Rocks Park. That state park out there. That's a beautiful place. Over.
Oh, I've been there about 3 times. We always go out there at least once every visit. Grab a picnic lunch and spend a day of it. We go through the Lake Mead area and come up the back way in there. But yeah, it's very picturesque. Sometimes it's really busy and sometimes it's empty. But all depends on the weather, I guess, but I've been there both times where you could find a parking space and one you can't find a parking space. Over.
Yeah, I didn't go in the park this time. I just looked at it from the hotel, but we were out there for a conference. I was and helping out with marketing. And when I was a kid, basically in my early 20s, we went out there with a company and we went up to Red Rocks. They took us on a van and gave us mountain bikes and let us roll down the road. It was fun. It was fun. It was tough, though, because I'd been out late the night before. But beautiful area. And I hope to get out there again soon and go out to that Petroglyph Park or Hieroglyph Park north of town where all those Native American, all that artwork is on those rocks. Over.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, we usually spend 4 months on the road. We leave here right after the first of the year generally, and take our time and just head out west. I try to stay off the highways and go either state routes and go through all the old towns and stuff like that looking. You see a lot more of the country that way. Every highway looks the same. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. Understand. That's the way to do it. Well, next time you do it for me. Have fun. Let me know what it's like. get your radio set up, and we'll try to get you on HF. Well, good to hear you, and nice to catch you on the band another time. Eric, second time at least. Sound good? Thanks for the contact. Over.
Oh, Roger, Roger. 73, have fun and enjoy the warm weather.
Yeah, I'll try. Kind of got in the habit of sticking indoors. I'll take the dogs on a walk later and do some 2 meters on the crossband repeat. 73, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ 20 meters on 14.240. 14.240, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ.
Victor. November 9, India, Hotel Charlie.
Okay, I had a double there. I had the India Hotel Charlie. I'll take you first. And the other station, what was your call sign? I'll take you next.
Victor Alpha 3, Golf Papa November.
Okay, Golf Papa November, you're next. November 9, India Hotel Charlie. Is that Jeffrey or Jeff?
It's Jeff. Jeffrey is when I'm in trouble. November 9, India Hotel Charlie. Heard you calling CQ. Thought I'd just answer your call there. And amongst all the extra noise floor today, it's pretty noisy for the couple QSO parties going on.
Yeah, it is very noisy. You're breaking through that really well. You've got great bass and good audio. You're on a Flex, is that right?
Yep, got the Flex here.
Okay, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I've got your picture pulled up of your Flex screen. Jeff, nice to hear you. 5'9" in North Carolina.
Yeah, I always hear North Carolina really good up here in Wisconsin. In the Midwest, we always hear like the entire East Coast all the way around. The bands have to be really bad for me not to hear all the way around. You guys always seem to hear certain areas like 10 meters. You guys hear more 10 meters than us in the Midwest, at least for me.
Yeah, I hear 10 meters here. Europe on 20 in the afternoons. I'm right on the coast, so Spain always comes in really well. And I hear Chile and Argentina a little bit later on 20. And 10, I get Brazil very well here, especially in the vehicle, in the mobile. If I'm driving southeast of here towards the beach and I've got the 10-meter whip, Brazil just booms in on that highway facing that direction. I think it kind of reflects off the asphalt. Over.
Roger. You started dipping down there a little bit into the weeds a little bit. I don't know how much longer I can keep this, but are you mobile now?
No, I'm at the QTH. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube. It's Go Amateur Radio, and I won't hold you either, but tell me what your antenna is, then I'll get the other station.
Sure, no problem. This is a DX Commander. It's the Classic, which is a all band vertical fan dipole ground mounted. I've had it for about 3 years and it just works. I get great DX, great local, and it can handle my kilowatt.
Okay, you running a kilowatt?
Yep.
Okay, great. Thanks for the contact. You're doing great, and appreciate the DX Commander and helping out Callum there, Jeff. Nice to meet you again. Last time we talked was 1 year ago, 1/27/24. 1/27/24, almost a year ago, more than a year ago. 73, I'll take the other station that was waiting if they're still there. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. I'll be clear with the November 9, India Hotel Charlie. 73.
Victor Alpha 3.
73.
Victor Echo 3 Golf Papa November is what I have written down. Is that correct?
Victor Alpha 3.
Oh, the band's not cooperating now. Let me see. Try again.
Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa November.
Is that Victor Alpha 3 or Victor Echo?
Victor Alpha. VA3 Golf Papa November.
Okay, I got it. Let me get it corrected here. Victor Alpha 3 Golf Papa November. And is that Gerard, or what is your name?
Yeah, Gerard is my name. Golf Echo Romeo Alpha Romeo Delta. I'm in Ontario, Canada, about 80 miles north of Toronto. And you're coming in about 5 seconds here in Ontario.
Okay, thank you, Gerard. You're 5-2 now. You were much stronger earlier, but the band's changing a little bit. 5-2. Thank you for the contact, Gerard. I won't hold you. We got some other folks coming in here, and I'd like to get them too. But thanks for the contact.
Thanks for your contact as well. 73, have a great day.
73, nice to hear you there. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ?
Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Echo Golf.
Oh, Charles, I could have told you you were in Florida before I even pulled you up, but you are. Is it Charles, or what's your name?
The name is Charles. I'm located in Southport, Florida. That's northwest Florida, a little bit north of Panama City. Over.
Okay, well, north of Panama City, you're coming in 5'9" here in North Carolina. Congratulations. What are you running?
Running a Yaesu FTDX 101 Delta. Lux amplifier at about 900 watts, and going out to an oak tree that's got a double bazooka antenna hanging over a limb. Over.
Okay, it's working. Thanks very much for running that power today. The bands are noisy, but I bet you could get in 5'9" even without the power. The doublet I have set up here is oriented towards Florida, so you're off the side of the doublet. Sounded very good. Charles, very, very good. I'm running a Yaesu FTDX 10, 95 watts, with the homebrew doublet about 40 feet up in the tree, 3 feet of coax. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it's certainly sounding good, and I've got you about 10 over 9. Looking at your live feed there, Nate. Good job on that.
Thanks very much, and I guess, can you see your picture in the background?
Hold on, I got to go back to it now. Let me see here. I was looking at it, and I see you, and I see your radio there. There, I see the wave. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's I'm just trying this new angle here since I have so many cameras and using the camera on the laptop too. But yeah, I guess you're an Alabama fan, right?
You might say that. As long as they quit switching quarterbacks and whatnot. But yeah, I'm kind of an Alabama fan, kind of a baseball fan for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays too. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Tampa Bay Devil Rays. We follow the Braves here just because that's what we get on TV the most, and we subscribe to their channel on cable. Well, we don't have cable. We have YouTube TV. So my son's a big Braves fan. We can get down there to games every now and then. And we go to Washington Nationals games when we can, because my wife's from Northern Virginia, so we drive out to the games. But that's a good 2-hour drive. But yeah, we're mostly sitting there watching high school baseball here and American Legion ball. My son plays for the American Legion team. And my daughter's going to be working at the snack bar, and they pay her like $15 an hour because American Legion pays their people working for concessions. Over.
Well, that's $30 grand a year. I remember when I first graduated from college back in 1982, and that was my starting salary. And I thought I was just rich. Over.
Yeah, that was my starting salary too. I worked night shift 6 p.m. till 2 in the morning, 6 to 2 in the morning, and then they kept me till 3 sometimes, 2:30. And they made me erase the overtime with a pencil and just write in 8 hours a night. I worked for Gannett. Over.
Yeah, okay, Nate. All right, well, let me let you go. And you got a great signal down here in Florida. I'm sure that a lot of people waiting to talk to you. And I'm going to have to figure out how you did your live stream. But I don't know if I want my ugly mug on there live. So, all right, Nate. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. This is Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Echo Golf. Charles here in Florida. Thank you for picking me up.
Thanks for coming in there live, and thanks for being on live stream. If you can, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Anyone else, subscribe, please. I don't know why I'm asking. I'm not really making money off YouTube, not making any money. It's just something I just like to have more subscribers. And I don't do product reviews or anything like that. Nice to hear you, Charles, down in Northwest Florida, Southport, Florida. Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Echo Golf, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Nice QSO. Thanks very much. 73, this is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ? Kilo Quebec 5 Foxtrot.
Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Kilo Zulu.
Is that Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Kilo Zulu?
Correct.
And what's your name?
Robert Stevens.
Steve, nice to meet you. You're about a 51 here in North Carolina.
All right, yeah, nice to meet you. And we're coming about 9 and 20 over.
Well, thank you for the 20 over to Texas, Crockett, Texas. Don't think the band's really open from Crockett here. What's your antenna?
I have a MSJ dipole. There's a oak tree about 30 feet from my house, and I got a tower on both ends of my house. So it's a dipole.
Okay, well, it's working, Steve. Thanks for coming in. And if you're not on the live stream, go to Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. Roger.
10-4, I'll do it.
Okay, 73.
73 to you, too.
All right, that was Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Kilo Zulu in Crockett, Texas. Steve, good to meet him there. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. 73 to him, and QRZ?
This is November 5, Mike.
Wow. Booming signal, David. Is it David, or what's your name?
Yep, you got it right. It's David. We're in Satellite Beach, Florida. Yep, nice signal down this way, too.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the meter on my live stream. You're 20 over.
Okay, very good. I like your call, by the way, W4NDQ. One of my friends back when I was a kid that helped me get my license was W4NUQ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my call is NDK, November Delta Kilo.
Oh, sorry. You're a king, not a queen.
Hi. Yeah, I got a little logo on my live stream, NDK. And sometimes I say 9 drunk kangaroos, although I'm not a proponent of people getting drunk. It just is something that spells out that's kind of funny. I see a bunch of crazy kangaroo videos out there. In Australia, they seem to kind of like to go up and box with people, and I think they're kind of nasty animals to folks. But, yeah, 9 drunk kangaroos. November 5, Mike. Nice call sign. I'd love to have something like that once I get my extra. I'm working on studying for it. And, David, what are you running?
Okay, what was the name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. My name is Nate. Short for Nathan.
Okay, Nate, very good. Yeah, nice signal. I'm running a TS 990 and driving an Alpha 9500 amplifier with a hex beam at 40 feet headed up your way. So, the weather's a bit rainy down here this morning. We weren't expecting this, actually. Yesterday was so beautiful. It was warm and beautiful, and today we woke up and the ground was all wet. It's still overcast, kind of gloomy. But they say it'll clear off later. We're expecting warm weather for the next week. Very warm, in fact, up in the 80s. And where are you in North Carolina, Nate?
Well, I got two QTHs. Part of the time I spend down in Holly Ridge, which is Topsail Beach, Topsail Island. And then now I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm running a FTDX10 with a homebrew doublet antenna, really oriented your way. Over.
Well, it's doing a fine job. You're between 15 and 20 over 9, so no problem whatsoever. Yeah, I'm familiar with North Carolina, but not so much that part of it. We used to go up into the mountains there in North Georgia and the area, around the Highlands and Sapphire and so on. And now my son lives up in Boone, so we go up there quite often. and we're familiar with the Boone and Blowing Rock area of North Carolina.
Yeah, roger that. Boone and Blowing Rock, that's a short 2-hour drive from here, real easy drive. A couple of different ways we can go. We love Boone. We thought about, we rent an apartment up there or something, and one of the local clubs here goes and sets up at Blowing Rock, and they also have a little shack up there in Boone, and they do a lot of 2 meters simplex and contesting from Boone. It's the Carolina DX Association, if you want to look them up. If you're up there, you know, they might welcome you in to say hi sometime. But yeah, David, Boone is nice. Boone is nice. Been over there recently, right before the hurricane. We were over there west of Boone, up at the Eagle's Nest, and there's he has a side-by-side he can drive over to the back entrance to Beach Mountain Resort, to the run that used to be called Oz. I think you can kind of ski in, ski out from there if you got a way to get up there. Well, David, awesome. Well, nice to hear you. I guess my antenna, I'm starting to figure out why it's oriented to Florida. It's a doublet, and my house is kind of on the northeast side of the antenna. It reflects off the brick, and then it bounces right down to Florida, broadside the antenna. Over.
Yeah, well, that happens. The patterns that you see, of course, in any manual or in any software program of analysis, it's the ideal situation, and everything changes it. So ground conductivity and everything. I happen to be on a canal, so I've always wondered, well, I wonder how much the brackish water in the canal. Even though I don't directly use it, I do have ground rods that go down into the underground water, which is probably also a little bit brackish. It's the level of the canal, about 6 feet down in my yard. Anyway, you mentioned the call. I'll just say that I had the call K4VTY for about 60 years, and then I got this wild hair. I would get a special call, and I applied for this one. It had kind of a special meaning to me, and I got it. So that's the story on that. And it is a good call. It works fine for phone and CW as well. Well, Nick, yeah, real nice working you. I look forward to another contact sometime, and I'm glad you're probably thawing out up there like we are. 73, and good morning to you, Nick. W4NDK from November 5, Mickey Mouse.
Yes, November 5, Mickey Mouse. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Nice call. I'll ask you the story next time we talk about it. But next time you're up in Boone, let me know. Maybe we'll talk on 2 meters, or maybe I'll shake your hand or something. Who knows? 73, David, and good luck to your son up in Boone. I got some good friends in Boone, so a lot of friends that they live or have houses up there, and if he needs anything, let me know. 73, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
73, Nick.
Yes, and correction is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. And I don't know, I'll say 73 to November 5, Mike. Great signal, great audio. He's in Florida, and his name's David. I don't know if I left somebody out there that was waiting to have a QSO with me. If I did, are you still there? Over.
Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Golf Alpha.
Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Golf Alpha. Mike Golf Alpha. We talked on the 4th, and is it Charlie?
Yes, it is. How you doing, you mate?
Hey, doing well. 5'9", North Carolina from Maine.
Yeah, doing about the same here. It's been nice and clear, and it just stopped snowing up here for a little change.
Well, good for you, although I'd like to get a little bit more snow. I skied this year once, and I don't want it to get so warm so quickly, but 57 degrees here. Can't complain. At least I get to go walk the dogs and get more sunshine. That cheers me up. I think you were running the DX 1200 and 56-foot wire in an oak tree. Is that what you're on today, Charlie?
Yeah, we're on the same thing. It's been working for me for a few years, so I don't see any reason to change it.
Yeah, it's working. I wouldn't change a thing. How far are you from Kennebunkport?
Kennebunkport is the next town over, so I'm like next door, half a mile away.
Yep. Okay. Well, my aunt's from there. My uncle and aunt got married there. They had a north-south theme with my uncle's a Civil War buff, so and they had lobster and stuff. It was nice town, beautiful up there. Over.
Yeah, Roger, it's pretty good. We don't mind the winters up here. It's not too terrible lately, and the summertime's pretty good. And we get the tourists too, so that gives it a little flavor. So it's a nice place.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'd like to make it up there again soon. It's been a while, 20 years or so since I've been there, and probably 25. And when I was a kid, we went up to Portland, Maine, and we also did Mystic, Connecticut. Went sailing there in a little, 5-6 man boat, wooden boat. Beautiful up there. Maybe we get the kids up there in the summer. Well, thanks for coming in. You sound great. Are you running any power, Charlie?
No, there's no power here. It's 100 watts, and that's about it.
Well, it's working. Oh, it's working. That's all you need. Beautiful, beautiful signal with the 56-foot wire in a tree. Unbelievable. And how close are you to saltwater? Over.
I'm about 4 miles from saltwater, so it should actually help me.
Yeah, I believe it is. I've been following a guy. Forgot his call sign. He lives in New York, but he builds those super ham stations and towers all over. He has some in Maine, and operates them remote. And I guess he charges people to operate remote. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I'm familiar with the person, but I don't know exactly who he is.
Yeah, his name. I think his name is Ray. I think it's Ray. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's interesting. I'd like to get on one of his stations sometime. Well, thank you, Charlie, for coming in. I'm in Charlotte. My name is Nate, and nice to talk to you again.
Same here, Nate. Have a good day, and stay warm.
I'll be warm for sure here. 73, you stay warm too. Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Golf Alpha 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
That's 73. TC1, MGA will be clear.
QRZ.
Whiskey 3, Whiskey.
Another awesome call sign, Don in Florida.
Oh, yeah, let's see. Good morning. How are you this morning? It's nice down here in Florida. We've got about 70 degrees and sunny.
Wow, good time to be in Florida. I'd like to be down there fishing. What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in the central east coast, a little town called Jensen Beach. We're about 35 miles north of West Palm Beach, right on the Atlantic coast.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, we get down to Fort Lauderdale every now and then, and we also do the Florida Keys. So I love to go to the Keys and fish off those bridges. Yeah, Whiskey 3, Whiskey. What a good call sign, Don. And what are you running there? I'm running a DX10 with a doublet. What are you running?
I'm running a FT101MP to an Aircraft KPA 1500. I'm running just about, it looks about 500 to 600 watts right now to a 05 vertical.
Well, it's working, Don. It's working. I love those Elecrafts. I have a KX2, and of course I'm a Yaesu guy, the FTDX10 I'm running right now. Well, if you want to hear your audio, you can go to my YouTube channel and listen to it. It's Go Amateur Radio, and you get great audio, and you're doing it all right there. Over.
Yeah, okay. I was on there a little bit ago listening to you, and I somehow bailed out. I've lost it, Nate. But anyhow, it's very interesting. I'm glad you have that set up. That's very enlightening for us old guys that don't know that much about doing that. I'm glad you're having fun with it, and I hope you have a good day today, Nate. You take care. I'm going to go ahead and go enjoy the sunshine. Maybe I've got a motor home. I got to start trying to wax and get some oxidation off of it, so that's going to take me probably a couple hours this afternoon. Anyhow, back to you. W4NDK, W3WW.
Yes, W3WW. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Yeah, don't work too hard on that motorhome. Sounds like more fun to ride around in than to wax, but I know you got to do it. 73 Don, thanks for finding me, and hope to catch you on the band again. I'll be clear with Whiskey 3 Whiskey 73.
Okay, 73, Nate. You take care.
You take care too. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. That's a nice guy, and thanks for coming in here, Don. I'll see if I can get a couple more. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ20. Whiskey 4 NDK. I'm going to go get a cup of water because I'm getting parched here with just coffee. And I'll be right back on the frequency as soon as I can fill up a cup of water. Over. Anybody else out there want to hold the frequency for me? If not, I'll just be back.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar.
Somebody in there before I went to get the water. Thanks for waiting. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ?
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar.
Yankee Victor Oscar, go ahead.
Roger, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar. I have you 5-9 here in Southwest Florida. Go ahead.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar. Is that right?
Roger, 5859.
And what's your name?
This is Ken in Southwest Florida. I'm from Ohio, actually. Been down here for a few weeks.
Okay, are you an RVer?
I'm sorry, come again?
Are you in an RV, or what do you do in the winter? Go down to Florida every winter?
Yeah, we like coming down. We're out on Sanibel Island in a timeshare condo here right on the beach.
Oh, that sounds nice. I've always wanted to go to Sanibel Island. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot of work to be done here, though, cleaning up the fish from Hurricane Ian and the 2 hurricanes that followed, but our place is in pretty good shape now, so we're enjoying it.
Okay, roger that. Understand. What are you running down there? What kind of transceiver and antenna?
Equipment-wise, I'm on a QSO 891. I just got it in the last month or so, and a mat tuner and a 17-foot flip. So just running 100 watts.
Okay, is that a telescopic whip, the 17-foot?
That's a Roger, yeah, 17-foot telescopic. I don't know if it's a Chameleon. I actually borrowed it from a neighbor of mine at home, and man, it's the first time I've used it down here. It works great. I'm really liking it. It's great on 20 meters, and it also works good on 2 meters. So I've got both radios hooked up to it, switching back and forth.
Okay, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar. I think Chris in the chat was asking about your call sign. Yeah, you sound good. I've got the same antenna. Mine's a Chameleon. I use it on my hood of my car. I have a ditch light mount connected to the hinge on the inside of the hood, and that works great. Love it. How many radials are you using? Any radials with that antenna? Over.
Roger, on the radials, I've just got one alligator clip hooked to the base of the antenna. It's clamped onto the antenna's clamped onto the porch railing here, and alligator clip with about I think there's about 10 radials coming off of it. Just got scattered out around the porch and a couple hanging over the edge of the balcony here.
Okay, it's working. It's working. Give me a little more audio. I'll give you a true report.
Yeah, this is Kilo Echo 8 here on Sanibel Island in Southwest Florida, originally from Ohio. Name is Ken, farmer in southwestern Ohio, and down here for about 6 weeks this winter. Go ahead.
Okay, Ken, you're 5'6". You're a good, strong 5'6". And I have the same radio, too, back in my backpack, and I take it out to my car. I'll go out to a gravel parking lot once a week and do a live stream and really have fun with that. And I'll bring it out in the backyard, too, although I've got to lower my doublet in the backyard and untwist one of the legs. I think that's keeping it from tuning properly because it needs a balanced tune. All right, thanks for coming in, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'll say 73 to you and turn it over to you for your final.
Roger that. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Pleasure talking to you. Good luck, 73s, and I'll be clear. This is Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Oscar.
73, Ken. Nice to meet you. Got you in the log. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ.
November 9, Juliet, Oscar Echo.
November 9, Juliet, Oscar Echo. And what is your name?
Joe, man, take a wild guess.
Yeah, I'm smart as a whip. The coffee set in, but it kind of clouds my mind more than it helps, I think. Joe, you're sounding great. 5'9", North Carolina.
Yeah, you're solid. 5'9", good audio here in the West Texas. I'm in Midland, Texas. Been talking on a TA-33 here at the Cookhouse, testing out a new 7100 Go box made by Commander, or hardened power system with the Commander 7100. So I got it in the mail yesterday and just playing with it this morning, and you're my second QSO on it, just running it through its paces.
Second QSO, you're running 100 watts and the TA-33. What is the TA-33 again?
That's a Mosley Tri-Bander 10, 15, 20.
Oh, yeah, Mosley Tri-Bander. Yep, got it. I've heard quite a bit of folks on the Mosley Tri-Bander TA-33. Love to have one of those here eventually. You're doing well in the Go box and the 7100. Sound really good, Joe. In West Texas, I am in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm doing a live stream if you want to hear your audio. It's Go Amateur Radio. And feel free to subscribe and like if you'd like. I'd like to get over 500. I'm close to 500 subscribers. Joe, I'm running a DX10 with a homebrew doublet antenna, 100 watts. Over.
Where do I find your live stream at?
Look for Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio on YouTube.
All right, let me get there real quick. I'll be interested to see this real quick. I can pull it up on my phone, see how quick I get there.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see you there or in the chat. There's quite a few people out there. Got 8 people in the chat. Got some good friends in there. Friends on ham radio. Got Chris, November 3, Whiskey Echo Romeo, and some other folks out there. He's at work today. So sorry he's got to work, but Joe, you sound great here from West Texas. Over.
Roger. Yeah, let me get there and I'll watch your stream and I'll come back. We got a full clubhouse this morning, and I'll get them to watch in the other room while I communicate with you. But I'll pick you up here. Give me about 5 minutes to get set up, and I'll come back and call you.
Okay, sounds good. And let me know if anybody else wants to make a QSO from the shack. 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'll be clear with November 9, Juliet Oscar Echo on your final.
Roger. Good to meet you, man, and I'll be back here shortly. November 9, Juliet Oscar Echo.
Okay, that's Joe in West Texas. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. He's going to the live stream, Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
Whiskey 7, Echo Lima Sierra. Whiskey 7, Echo Lima Sierra.
Wow. Booming signal, Whiskey 7, Echo Lima Sierra. 5'9" in North Carolina.
Okay, man, appreciate it. I got you about the same here, western edge of Kentucky. Over.
Okay, Western Kentucky. Awesome. Name is Nate here. My name is Nate. November Alpha Tango Echo.
All right, Nate. Got Eric here. Echo Romeo India Charlie.
Well, nice to meet you, Eric. And what are you running there in West Kentucky?
This is a Yaesu FT710 with a just stock 100 watts through a in-fed half wave up about not quite 30 feet in a position south to north in just a straight line.
Okay, roger that. I guess I'm coming off that there broadside. And my antenna is oriented running southwest northeast. It's a doublet, homebrew doublet with ladder line that I built, and it's all one continuous wire for the southeast leg and one continuous wire from the ground all the way up to the bend to the northeast, southwest northeast, and it's about 40 meters. It's going to a 4-to-1 Ballon by Ultimax, built out of Florida, 3 feet of coax to a tuner, and then into my Yaesu FTDX10. So that's my setup there, Eric. Nice to meet you. What's your weather today in Kentucky?
Well, it's a little cool. Going to be a little cool today. I think mid to upper 40s. Overcast out there now, a little bit. We had a big rain event come through Thursday, all day Thursday. Had to work in it, and a little bit rained a little bit on and off yesterday, but that's all done cleared out. I think it's supposed to be back up about 65 tomorrow, so that'll be nice.
QSO, yep, that's the weather we got now. It's 55 right now. I think it's going to get up to 60s today. Well, you sound great, Eric. Thanks for coming in. If you want to hear your audio too, I'm streaming it over.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's the, I'd like to do that because I've been, trying to play with the settings on this thing. Haven't had it hooked up terribly long, but I think I've got it just using a stock mic, but I think I've got it fairly well, sounding pretty decent. But, yeah, what's the
frequencies in use? Yeah, sorry, someone was asking if the frequency's in use, and it is in use. Yeah, the channel, and I've got the audio piped directly into the computer, so you've got audio direct in, and you'll hear exactly how it sounds. Is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio, over.
Go Amateur Radio, QSL on that.
Yep, QSL, Go Amateur Radio. Yeah, we're getting into the time when there's a couple of QSO parties, Minnesota and Vermont. They're going to probably take over the frequencies, and I'll probably go away at some point today and been doing the live stream for a while. I'm going to put your call sign and everyone else's in the index so you can search for it. You'll go right to the time of your QSO. But I've been doing this stream for probably about an hour and a half. Over.
Okay, well that sounds good. That'll definitely work.
Okay, Eric. Thanks for the contact. I'll be clear with Whiskey 7 Echo Lima Sierra in Western Kentucky. 73 to you.
All right, 73T also. W4 NDK, W7 ELS, clear.
Yes, clear with you. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. This is W4 NDK, North Carolina, streaming live on YouTube, Go Amateur Radio, CQ.
Hey, good, Nate, I'm back. Getting on daily.
Okay, November 9, Juliet Oscar Echo.
Roger, Dylan, West Texas, man. I got the live stream going over there in the clubhouse, and I'm here in the antenna room, and I got you hooked up on the 7100.
Very nice, very nice. You're coming in well here, so you can hear your audio. There's a little delay. YouTube builds in a delay, and then there's a little extra because of my network, but it's mostly YouTube's their own delay. But, yeah, you're sounding good here in Charlotte, Joe. You got anybody else in there with you?
Yeah, I got Frank and Alan. I can pass the mic next if you need to. What are you running for audio? Your audio sounds good. You got to see your own studio mic. I'm curious what you have set up.
The audio, what was your question again? There was a little QSB.
Just what are you running for audio equipment?
Just running a Yaesu MD100 microphone, Yaesu MD100 mic with the FTDX10. No outboard or onboard equipment, no software to run the audio, just the I used the parametric equalizer, the processor parametric, P parametric settings in the Yaesu. Over.
It's doing good, man. So you're all voice and no equipment, man. That sounds good. But you got a good audio sound coming this way. I got some little 3-watt speakers that are built into this. I don't know if you ever looked at the hardened power systems enclosure that they make, but they sound really good on these speakers. It's an additional speaker, but it sounds really clean.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I had some people help me on 75 meters with the audio, and they used what they call as the secret Yaesu settings for audio in the P parametric equalizer. So they also tweaked their settings for my voice. Really helped me out a lot. Guy's name is Art. He lives in Kernersville, North Carolina. If you ever hear Art out there in Kernersville, he can help with audio. But anyway, great, Joe. Does anybody else want to make a contact with me from your shack? Are you there with the club?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we got about maybe 10 members here this morning. I'm in the back radio room, and I'm going to holler at them if he wants to come carry your QSO message.
Okay, Roger. That way they can hear their audio. And then I'll, after I talk to them, I'll shut down the stream. I've been doing this for about an hour and a half, and I'll put the call signs in the description.
Okay, I got Andrew coming in here next, KJ5CJI, and this is at 9J. I'll be clear for you for a while. And good to meet you, Nate. I'm going to go back and I'll watch that YouTube video. I'm screen recording on my phone, and they're watching it out there, too. But here's Andrew.
Hello, is it Kilo Juliet 5? What's your call sign phonetically?
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Juliet India.
Oh, hello, Andrew. You're sounding great here. You're about a 5'5" in North Carolina. My name is Nate. Over.
You're about a 5'9" here in, well, as you know, West Texas.
Okay, thanks for the West Texas. Actually, I upgraded you to a 5'6". Thanks for getting in the log, Andrew, and thanks for walking into the shack there where he's got the radio set up. You sound good. I wanted to allow you to hear your audio on YouTube. Over.
Yeah, you sound really good. But yeah, thanks for holding the line for me. But yeah, we're just at a club meeting right now. But yeah, Joe's got. Well, I haven't seen this toy of his, but he has a radio and an ammunition can.
Yeah, well, good to make a contact with you. Does anybody else want to make a contact with me before I shut down the live stream?
India Alpha Lima. He's in Pennsylvania.
India Alpha Lima, go ahead.
Yes, sir. You're 5'9", about 15 over S9. You are great signal here in Orange Park, Florida. The call sign is Kilo Golf 4, India Alpha Lima, Greg.
Okay, Greg, you're 5'9", North Carolina. I won't hold you because I'm talking to the clubhouse there in Texas, and there's folks waiting to talk to me, but thanks for the contact. Kilo Golf 4, India Alpha Lima. And back to Andrew, Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Juliet India. Andrew, anybody else there in your shack in Texas? Andrew, Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Juliet India. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm getting into my QRZ to log this contact with you.
Okay, yeah, my call sign is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Thank you. I'll get you in my QRZ book and hope you get that confirmed.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Andrew. Nice to meet you. Is anybody else interested in getting on the live stream from Texas in your club there? Over.
As far as I can tell, no. Everybody's got their own little project they're doing right now, and one person's even watching your live stream currently.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Go Amateur Radio. When you get home, subscribe. If you could, please. Appreciate the contact. I'll take a couple more outside of the shack there in Texas. Thanks very much, Andrew. I'll be clear with Andrew in the clubhouse in Texas. Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Juliet India. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo 73, Andrew.
Kilo Charlie 3, Yankee Sierra, Mike and CA.
QJ5, QJI, clear, 73.
Hey, 73, Andrew. Have a good weekend. And I think I heard Kilo Charlie 3.
Kilo Charlie 3, Yankee Sierra, Mike in Pennsylvania. How you doing, Nate?
Oh, good. I'm doing well. You're in Downingtown. What is your name?
My name is Steve.
Okay, Steve, nice to meet you. I went to a wedding in Downingtown about 30 years ago. Beautiful town, over.
Oh, very funny. That's a riot. Yes, a small little town here in Pennsylvania, northeastern PA, and lived here for, I don't know, pushing 50 plus years, not in Downingtown, but Chester County. And you are coming in loud and clear here. You're like 5.9 plus. Beautiful signal.
Okay, thanks for the 5.9. You're 5.7 in North Carolina. Steve, what are you running?
I've got a Yaesu FT991 with a Buckmaster 300 7-band out in the woods.
Okay, and how much power are you running?
Just 100 watts.
Well, it's working. Thanks for the contact, Steve. You can hear your audio, too. I'll put your call sign in the description of my YouTube stream. Over.
And what is your YouTube channel again?
Go Amateur Radio. Golf Oscar Amateur Radio.
Oh, very good, Nate. Nice chatting, 73, and good luck.
Oh, yeah, 73 to you, Steve. That's Kilo Charlie 3 Yankee Sierra Mike. He's on a FT991 with a Buckmaster 300. 100 watts, doing well up there in Downingtown, PA. 73, I'll be clear with him.
Kilo November 4 Mike.
Kilo November 4 Mike. What's your name?
Name on this end is Sid, Sierra India Delta. I'm located in Flagler Beach, Florida.
Okay, well, you're coming in 5.9 here, North Carolina. I think we spoke before back in September.
Oh, okay. I don't even have my log up right now. I just heard you on. I flipped the radio on and heard you on.
Excellent. Well, you're doing well. Kilo November 4 Mike. What are you running there?
Sorry about that. I was loading Windows on one of my computers and it was talking to me. No, I just flipped the radio on earlier and then I pulled you up on YouTube and saw you there, so just thought I'd see if I could get to you.
You're doing great. And what's your setup?
So I'm running a Yaesu FTDX 101D into a multi-band vertical, running 100 watts right now with a Yaesu mic.
Okay, what's the mic?
It's the I can't tell from it's just their standard desk mic. It's not the high-end one, but it seems to get the job done okay.
Yeah, sounds very good, Sid. Yeah, I'm running the MD100 microphone. It pairs well with the FTDX10. It's one of the older ones. And homebrew doublet antenna, 100 watts with a 4-to-1 balun and 3 feet of coax. The secret of these is a short coax and 600 ohm ladder line that I built myself. Spreaders are made out of chopsticks, and I painted them black with the Rust-Oleum to protect them. I'll probably take them down and paint them again sometime soon. You're sounding very good, Kilo November 4 Mike. Thanks for coming into the live stream. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Okay, thanks for the turn. I appreciate it. Take care, 73. Have a great day and enjoy. Kilo November 4 Mike.
Yeah, Kilo November 4 Mike 73 from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
November 5 Yankee Echo Bravo.
November 5 Yankee Echo Bravo. My name is Nate. You're 5'9", North Carolina.
Hello, Nate. Nice to meet you. I was watching your live stream a while ago. Pretty cool. I do have a question. There's about a 15-20-second delay in that. Is that something that YouTube does?
Yes, YouTube bakes in a delay. They bake in at least a 5 to 10 second delay, and then the rest might be my network as well as the Spectrum network, as well as the network from Spectrum out to the ether to the fiber or microwave, and everybody else's hops out there on the internet. Over.
Okay, I was just wondering that. And were you doing a photo last week? I thought I heard you. Over.
Last week I was doing a live stream and a QSOs from remote. I do that outside, and I do it in a parking lot also in different parts of Charlotte or different parts of North Carolina, but it was not a POTA, but it was remote. And is your name Tim or Timothy?
I go by Tim.
Okay, Tim. Yes, and tell me about that setup I see on your picture. Over. It looks like you were camping.
Yeah, that was actually the family ranch, and that tower you see is what my dad used to hunt out of. But he had to give that up. He was a lineman for, 35, 40 years for San Antonio. And I thought he got up there to hunt, and my mom put a stop to it after he reached a certain age. Over.
Oh yeah, QSO. I understand that. That's a really interesting tower with the two telephone power poles there. Really, really cool. And looks like you had a nice setup there. What are you running today?
I'm running an 8570 into a inset right out to the barn here. Over.
Okay, and you said something 70?
It's an 857G. 857G gauges. Over.
Oh yeah, 857D. Got it. I've got an 891, so I'm familiar with the 857D. How much power are you running?
75 watts right now.
All right. Well, you're doing very well there, Tim. Doing well. And I appreciate you finding me on the live stream. November 5, Yankee Echo Bravo. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo in Charlotte. I'm also streaming on YouTube as Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Okay, I'll be sure to look at it. Is it going to be posted, or are you just doing the live and that's it?
It'll be both. It's live right now, and it'll be posted later. It usually takes about 12 hours for YouTube to post it, or 8 to 12 hours for some reason. But I'll put you can always, if you watch it now, you can rewind it. And if you subscribe, it'll tell you, and you'll be able to click on it, even if it's not posted yet for everybody else, you'll be able to get to it. The November 5 Yankee Echo Bravo. I'll put your call sign in the description probably in the next hour or so. 73.
73, thanks for adding me to your show. Take care.
Nice contact. Thanks very much. That was November 5 Yankee Echo Bravo. I'll say 73 and clear with Tim, and he's in Texas. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll take one more. QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Hey, Nate. This is November 5 Mike.
Hello. How's it going? November 5 Mike. That's David.
Yeah, we just worked, and I just wanted to tell you that I did go back. I was listening to you, and I went back later, and I decided I would look up your streaming and went back and listened to our conversation. That was a fun experience. First one after 68 years in ham radio. I'd never done that before, so thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, my pleasure, November 5 Mike. Thank you for thanking me. And I do enjoy hearing my own audio, too. And I think when it's piped directly in to the computer, it sounds really good and gives you a good indication of what it sounds like. So you got great audio, and I really appreciate you finding the live stream there. Hopefully you subscribe. That way you'll get to know when I'm doing this again. And 73.
Yeah, 73, Nate. And, yeah, I'm sorry I called you Nick earlier, but, yeah, I had it written down right. The words just didn't come out right. 73, November 5, Mickey Mouse, clear.
Okay, have fun in Florida. 73, November 5, Mike. That's David. He went to the live stream. Appreciate that. Thanks for the compliment. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll take one more. Over.
Kilowatt Bravo 2 Alpha Tango.
Kilowatt Bravo 2 Alpha Tango. My name is Nate. I'm in North Carolina, and it looks like you're in Jersey. Is that correct?
Very good, Nate. Very good in North Carolina. How are you? How are you today? Yeah, the name here is Chris. Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra. QTH is the southern half of the state of New Jersey. We're just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Chris. Nice to hear you there. You got great signal. I'm running a Yaesu FTDX10, 100 watts with a homebrew doublet antenna up about 40 feet. Let me know what you're running, and I'll give you an audio report.
QSL, Nate. QSL. We're running here also a Yaesu FTDX 101 Delta into a 05 27-foot vertical that's ground mounted, and we're running about 100 watts QSL.
Yeah, well, it's working. It's working. You're 5-7 here in North Carolina. What's my report?
Hi, QSL, Nate. You're about 5 and 6. 5 and 6. QSL.
Okay, thank you for the 5 and 6. And I don't mean to bring up bad news, but I heard about that airplane crash outside in Philly last night. That probably wasn't too far from you. Over.
Yeah, that was a little bit. It was up in the northeast part of Philadelphia. Very congested area. Just horrific to be able to see the footage of that. You never really expect anything like that, close to where you live. You know what I'm saying? So it was very difficult to be able to see, but, luckily, thank goodness, from what I hear, there's no fatalities of anybody on the ground, which is a miracle. And so hopefully that'll stand out, and we'll be able to fix what happened, and then everything will be all good again.
Yes, I know. I'm sad for the victims in that were in the helicopter or the airplane that crashed, and I'm glad no one was hurt on the ground or nobody was killed on the ground. I know there was some debris that went through a McDonald's nearby, and gosh, that was scary. Well, Kilo Bravo 2 Alpha Tango, you sound great there on the FTDX 101D. Well, wonderful radio. I run the little brother of that radio, the FTDX 10. And love Yaesu. There's been a lot of Yaesus recently. I used to hear all ICOMs, and now I'm hearing 75% of the folks I talk to are on Yaesus. Still hear some ICOMs out there. But yeah, stay safe up there in Jersey. Well, what's your weather today?
It's not too bad today. I think it's going to be a balmy 42, 43 degrees. Break out the shorts by hot. But yeah, it's been a little bit better. We've had, it's just weird weather this year. One day it's a high of 7 degrees. The next day it's in the 40s. Then the next day it drops into the 20s, and the day after that it's 40-something degrees. So it's just been really weird back and forth, and we really haven't even gotten a lot of snow either. The times we've had snow, it's only been maybe 2-3 inches max. Hasn't been anything all that major, but your audio is really good. What microphone are you using with the 101 with the FTDXF?
The MD100 mic, the MD100, and I'm using the built-in P parametric equalizer to tweak the audio.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm using the Heil PR781, and I love the. I heard you talking before about the parametric EQ in the Yaesu, and I love being able to use that with the 101. All right, Nate, we're gonna jump out of there. We'll let you see if you can catch one more, or if there's any time. But we appreciate you having us. Appreciate being part of the stream. Just came across you on YouTube, and it's awesome. I went ahead and put you as one of my favorites, so I'll catch you again. So today we'll say 73 from up here in South Jersey, and we'll talk with you soon. Kilo Bravo 2 Alpha Tango.
Yeah, Kilo Bravo 2 Alpha Tango. Nice to make contact with you, too. Nice picture of you and your YL there. Good beard. Like the beard. And the smiles, Not too many hams they're always smiling in their pictures, so that makes a difference. 73, man. Nice to meet you, Chris. Hope to talk to you again soon. You're in the log. Thanks for going to the live stream. I chatted back with you there. We'll talk to you soon.
Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo Juliet Bravo.
Romeo Juliet Bravo?
Hey, good morning. I've been listening to you for a while. I've been working here in the shack, and figured I'd just check in and say hey.
Okay, what's your full call?
Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo Juliet Bravo.
Excellent. Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Ray. What's your call sign?
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Whiskey 4 NDK.
Roger.
Name is Nate, and I'm in North Carolina. You're a 5'8".
Yeah, you're 5'9" down here in Melbourne, Florida.
Okay, Melbourne, Florida. Excellent. Well, you sound good, Ray. Nice to meet you here. Thanks for finding me on the live stream. Hopefully you subscribe so you can get a notification the next time I do a live stream, and we can talk again, Ray. Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo Juliet Bravo. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely. How do I find you on the, you say YouTube?
Yes, sir. It's called Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio.
Let me look that up real quick. Hotel.
Okay, I'll be clear with Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo Juliet Bravo while he's looking up my station, Go Amateur Radio, and I heard an Alpha Hotel.
Sugar Hotel, Washington Baker, number 0, Radio Sugar Hotel.
Okay, can you give that to me slowly, please?
Sure will. Washington Bravo 0, Romeo Sugar Hotel, WB0RSH.
All right. All right, and what is your name?
Name is Seymour, Sugar Echo Yankee, Mexico Ocean Uniform Radio, and we're also in Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, yeah, we've spoken a couple of times. Thanks very much. I think you might, I don't know if you've been on my live stream, but I know we spoke. You're using a linear with a FT991A ground-mounted screwdriver antenna behind a palm tree, right?
You got her. 100%, you got her.
I take good notes. I'm a note taker, and that's why I like QRZ, and I like N3FJP. I like the logging program, N3FJP. Well, you sound good, Seymour. You're 5'9" today.
Okay, my friend, you take care. How's the audio? Someone that gave me some complaints on it before. Does it sound okay?
Yeah, the audio sounds fine. I wouldn't change it. It sounds good.
Okay. You know how that goes. Everyone's ear is a little different. Take care, my friend. 7-3s. Have fun.
Yeah, you can hear your audio on my live stream, Seymour.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Go Amateur Radio. Let's see. Go Amateur Radio. Is that right?
That is correct.
I'll go look. Take care.
Take care, 73. I'll be clear with Whiskey Bravo 0, Romeo Sugar Hotel. 73, Seymour.
73. Tango 1 Bravo.
W4NDK. This is K4RJP.
Radio Yankee.
I heard a Tango 1 Bravo.
Whiskey Tango 1 Bravo.
Kilo Alpha 4 Romeo Juliet Bravo.
We're located in Summerfield, Florida, about 20 miles south of Ocala. Go ahead.
Okay, we had a little double there. Is this Frank at Whiskey Tango 1 Bravo?
Roger, roger.
Okay, you're 5'9", North Carolina to Florida.
Yeah, you're sounding great down here. I'm looking at your waveform on the 6400M, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, you sound great. Frank, what's your antenna?
It's a 75-meter loop, 275 foot. It's not too good in 20 meters, but hey, it's what I can do in a deed-restricted area, QSO.
Oh, yeah, well, is it a 275-foot loop?
Yeah, it's a 275-foot loop. It's actually resonant a little bit below 3,500 on 80 meters. We got to shorten it a little bit, but it's a real good 75-meter antenna. It works pretty good on 20, not so good on 40.
Okay, roger that. Well, it's working great today. Sounds very good, and I will keep that in mind. I used to have a 40-meter loop here. 275-foot loop is impressive in a deed-restricted area. Thanks for the contact, Frank. Thanks for letting me know about your station. Whiskey Tango 1 Bravo, 73 to you. I'll be clear on your final.
Okay, Nate, thanks for picking me up, and I'll check your website out. 7-3s, have a great day. WT1B.
Okay, you're 5'8" here. 73. I'll take one more. This is Whiskey 4 NDK QRZ.
Kilo 5 Papa Radio Yankee.
Kilo 5 Papa Radio Yankee. Is it Keith in Florida?
Yeah, that's correct. Just outside of Fort Lauderdale or northwest on here. Man, I heard you coming across. You're like 20 over right now on my scope, and just happened to be listening on here. Man, I know everyone's commenting you on your amazing audio. Sounds great. Have taken a look at the live stream, so kind of interested to see what I sound like. I'm going to go back here in a few minutes and rewind it.
Okay, great. Thanks, and please subscribe so it'll come back up in your feed next time I'm live streaming, Keith. I live stream every couple of days. You're sounding very good here, too. You're 5'9", 10 over. What are you running?
It's great. I, like you, am doing a DX10. But I do have some outboard equipment going into here, running a little RE20 into a Yamaha audio board. And then I've got a little 600-watt amplifier here pushing into a horizontal triangle off the north side of my house here. Not too high off the ground, maybe 15 feet or so. So I tend to bounce up and down, and I tend to hit the Carolinas and then Vermont pretty well with this thing.
Okay, so that's a Delta Loop. Sorry, I'm going to mute this call. Okay, it's working great, Keith. Your audio is great. Thanks for finding me. Thanks for being my last contact today. I've been doing the live stream for a couple hours, so I better get back in touch with the family. They're like, where are you? What are you doing? Why aren't you answering my calls? You know how it is. Okay, Keith in Fort Lauderdale. Hopefully next time I'm down there, I'm in Charlotte, but I get down there a couple times a year. I'll get you on 2 meters or HF on 75. Kilo 5, Papa Romeo Yankee. I'll turn it back over to you for your final.
Yeah, man, thanks. Glad you picked up. Glad I'm getting in there. Hey, just want you to know, whatever you just touched grounded you out a little bit there. Got a 60 cycle hum, almost like a laptop or an ungrounded power supply on your mic or something there. But definitely heard it came through. I don't know. I think you touched it twice there. Heard that 60 cycle. So just wanted to give you a little feedback whenever you got there. But man, it was great talking to you. Thanks much. And yeah, get back to that family before everyone gets mad and then it seriously cuts into your radio time, man. But so awesome. Have a great day. I'll say 73, and thanks for picking me up.
Hey, 73. Hope the hum went away. Is it gone?
Yes, sir. It was intermittent, so it almost sounded like you touched the side of the desk or something on there. So it wasn't there all the time. Just real quick.
Yeah, it was the lamp that I have one of the cameras mounted to, and I think it's creating a ground loop there. All right. Well, thanks for the information, Keith. That's helpful. Nice to meet you. 73. I'll do another live stream maybe later today or tomorrow or something. 73. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, sir. Have a great day.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go QRT and hand the frequency back over to all the contesters out there. The Minnesota, Vermont QSO parties are going on. Have fun with that. And if you were on my live stream or if you QSO with me, I'll put your call signs in the description. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Go Amateur Radio. 73.